क्या आप पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स यूज़ करते हैं?
नहीं, मैं पब्लिक टॉयलेट यूज़ नहीं करता।
क्यों नहीं करते?
ज़्यादातर साफ़ नहीं होता है, बहुत गंदा होता है और पैसे लेते हैं लेकिन उसे मेंटेन नहीं करते, तो मैं इसे यूज़ नहीं करता।
आप पब्लिक टॉयलेट यूज़ करते हैं क्या?
नहीं, मैं पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स प्रेफर नहीं करती हूँ क्योंकि उसमें से बहुत स्मेल आती है और बहुत ही इमरजेंसी हो तो शायद चले जाए, बट मोस्टली तो बिल्कुल प्रेफर नहीं करते हैं पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स।
पब्लिक टॉयलेट?
No, usually I don't use public toilets.
Why don't you?
First of all, there's not so many, and usually it's very dirty. And also, there's not so many women going, so I wouldn't feel safe in going to public toilets.
सार्वजनिक शौचालय का वापर करते हैं क्या?
नहीं, मैं जाहिर पब्लिक टॉयलेट यूज़ नहीं करती क्योंकि बहुत गंदा होता है और साफ सफाई बिल्कुल नहीं होती है, तो वहाँ जाना मुश्किल है, लेकिन कोई बार इमरजेंसी हो तो जाती हूँ।
सर, आप पब्लिक टॉयलेट यूज़ करते हैं?
नहीं, मैं पब्लिक टॉयलेट यूज़ नहीं करता।
क्यों नहीं करते?
क्योंकि वहाँ पे देख के कुत्ते भी भाग जाते हैं, तो फिर दूसरे लोग तो वहाँ पे टॉयलेट नहीं रहते क्योंकि वो पूरा चॉकअप हो जाता है, पानी नहीं होता इसलिए।
சுத்தமாக இருக்குது, நம்ம வெளியில் போனால் அது மற்றவங்களுக்கும் கெடுதி, அதனால் நம்ம பாத்ரூம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது நல்லது.
வெளியே வந்தோம்னா யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், சுத்தமாக அதை க்ளீனாக இருக்குது, பரவாயில்ல, நல்லா பண்ணிட்டு.
இங்கே வேலை செய்கிறதுனால அங்கே போய் டாய்லெட் கட்டல, அது பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிறதுனால அதை பயன்படுத்துறோம்.
எப்படி இருக்கு, வசதியா இருக்கா?
வசதி.
எப்படி பராமரிக்கிறாங்க?
நல்லா பராமரிக்கிறோம்.
சுத்தமாக க்ளீனாக வச்சிருக்காங்க.
சரி,
ஆளை போட்டு
ஆள் போட்டு சுத்தமாக க்ளீனாக வச்சிருக்காங்க. இது உங்களுக்கு வசதியா இருக்கா?
வசதியாக இருக்கு சார்.
இதை பத்தி இது மக்களுக்கு வசதியா இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
ஆமாம் சார், எல்லாம் சார் மக்களுக்கு வசதி, நல்ல வசதி தான்.
Why such a stark difference? There is something definitely different about Chennai's public toilets. Well, let's rewind. Can you see the beautiful green structure behind? Well, that's how most toilets in Chennai look like. And it's called the Namma Toilet, meaning our toilet. Let us hear the story of Namma Toilets.
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने। स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा इरादा कर लिया हमने, देश से अपने ये वादा कर लिया हमने।
स्वच्छ भारत का इरादा कर लिया हमने।
Vanakkam. Chennai, earlier known as Madras, is an important port city of India. With a population of 46 lakhs, it is the fourth largest city in the country. The city is modern yet traditional. Its rich culture can be seen in every lane. Dotted with beautiful temples, elegant churches and historical monuments, Chennai is a blend of a great historical past and a vibrant future. With a growing urban population, the city is tackling with growing sanitation needs in a unique and innovative way. To tackle open defecation and provide equal access to toilets to all age groups and genders, the government of Tamil Nadu has developed a model toilet called the Namma Toilet in partnership with a private enterprise, Urbane Industries Limited.
We said we are talking about the toilet construction, we are talking about maintenance, we are talking about user fee, but the actual user, who is the very different type of users, we are missing out taking their concerns in the whole process. We are talking about all other peripheral, though nevertheless very important, but it is very important to understand why user or what user wants.
The last 15 to 20 years, various governments, not only Tamil Nadu government, various governments were trying to implement public and community toilets successfully, but were failing very badly because whatever toilets which are built are not being put into use properly, and public were not able to use because of poor quality and not addressing to the user point of view. Therefore, one of the senior administrator of the municipal administration, Mr. Chandrakant Kamble, requested me to develop a toilet from the user point of view.
The designing and implementation of Namma Toilets was done in 5 steps. study to understand needs and expectations, prototyping the toilet block and a pilot implementation, consultation with the users, revising the design, scaling up. This was done in close collaboration between the government of Tamil Nadu and the private agency.
We started developing by forming a team of people with experts from all areas, like logo experts, content experts, industrial designers, and we took the help of NID, National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, to make a study, to make a cultural appropriateness test study in Tamil Nadu, to understand what the user really wants when he's using a public or a community toilet.
This cultural appropriateness study covered various aspects like what are the aspirations of the users, look and aesthetics of the toilet, and the problems faced by users. This study was undertaken by the Ahmedabad-based National Institute of Design, or NID, which then submitted a list of recommendations.
So this was a study they made, and they made a recommendation. So based on the recommendation, we started making a design, and it took a 8 months period to make a design with all facilities, like taking a lot of care to fresh air, natural ventilation, nil smell, smooth finishes, anti-graffiti effect, curved corners, flushed pipelines, so that there's no plumbing seen outside, good vandal-proof materials, and a very unique flooring, which is, even though the material is made of composite, the flooring is ceramic, so that it gives a feeling that it is used in, like used in regular toilets at our home. Then after NID, after our design was over, we called the industrial head of IIT Bombay, Dr. Ray, to validate and vet the design. So in fact, he vetted the design and suggested a few changes and said go ahead for field trials. And we did field trials for about 6 months at Tambaram, subsequently 3 months at Srirangam, and subsequently 3 months at Ooty. After 1 year of trials, this was proved successful, and now we have made about 2,000 toilets.
There are around 16 toilets in Chennai, which are operated and maintained by the Greater Chennai Municipal Corporation. The corporation does not collect any charges for use of these toilets. The corporation selects the sites for installing these toilets, and these are generally close to the open defecation spots.
We decided to put up a toilet which looked good, aesthetic, easily maintainable, durable, and environmental friendly. So we used this kind of modular toilets. In Chennai city, we have been using 4 kinds of modular toilets. One such toilet is Namma Toilet. Namma Toilet is provided where more space is available. The maintenance, though the maintenance is done by the contractor, it has been continuously monitored by our field engineers and field conservancy supervisors.
These modular toilets have been developed keeping in mind the requirement of Indian sanitary practices and also the needs of different types of users. There is a ramp for easy access for the physically disabled. There is a grab bar for elderly and pregnant women. All facilities have running water and electricity connections.
My name is Pattu and I am 70 years old. I can't sit and stand up by myself. Here with the grab bar support, I can easily sit and get up. I have knee pain and leg pain. With these bars, it is easier to sit. Now I don't have to go out and I feel happy and comfortable here.
Before this toilet came up, we used to cross the railway tracks. After this toilet has come up, it has been comfortable for young girls and pregnant women. Everything is available here along with lights.
I'd like to show some of the highlights and touch points of Namma Toilet, which are very important for this design. If you see at the top, these are louvers, very wide louvers, which lets air go inside. And if you see at the bottom, there are louvers in the door, where the air enters and sucks out this thing. And when you see inside, it's a Indian commode toilet. And there is a flushing tank with a sanitary disposal mechanism where people can dispose sanitary things by lifting and pushing it inside. And if you see, there are louvers at the side and natural light at the top through polycarbonate sheet. And you can see that the edges are rounded off so that there is no smell and very easy maintenance is there. And if you see the surface finish, it's very smooth. And this sees that there is no bacteria and no graffiti is there. This as such is almost 3 years old, and you can see without even much maintenance, the quality of finish, there is no graffiti at all here. Whereas in most public toilets and community toilets, you find a lot of graffiti. It's very difficult to write graffiti on this particular these things. Because of the design, it sees that there's fresh air. In fact, none of our assets have any smell at all, which is the highest plus point of Namma Toilet. And this has got a solar panel with a street light, which automatically switches on at 6 p.m. and switches off at 6 a.m. So there's a street light which lights up the whole facility, and inside lights are also there. And this is of course the water tank structure. The water tank is above, it's a 2000 liter water tank, and below is a cabinet where the maintenance staff keeps all their cleaning stuff inside, and it is a 5 by 6 room with about 6 feet height inside. This room, during rain, the caretaker can stay there and can use this, and it's a very useful feature for this particular toilet.
You can always utilize different methodologies to cover the maintenance cost, either way of CSR activities, which Tamram has one of the bank sponsored the maintenance, or you can use the advertising space wherever it's possible. So the cost can be recovered, maybe partly user charges in terms of community toilets, advertising in public toilets or CSR facilities. So one can go for various options, but focus should not be left that the cost to me is the people who are defecating out is more than collecting from the usage.
The design of the Namma Toilets has been made open source. That means that this design can be used by any manufacturer to build such modular toilets. The capital cost of these toilets is 20 to 30% higher than the typical brick and mortar toilet. However, if the total life cycle cost is considered, these toilets are much more cost effective. Also, the higher capital cost is offset with improved quality and a reduced installation time. The improved design also leads to higher usage and citizen satisfaction. The Namma Toilet has now travelled to many cities in the country. You can see them not only in Tamil Nadu, but also in Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir.
I personally feel whenever you are designing or giving any public assets, the entire takeaway in the whole process, it's very important we look from the user's perspective. And when you are looking at user's perspective, identifying problem is the first fundamental things for addressing any issues.
खुद से ही करनी होगी शुरुआत, बनाए स्वच्छ भारत साथ साथ, एक पवित्र सी हवा बहेगी, उज्जवल उज्जवल हो भारत, कोना कोना निर्मल होगा, विश्व कहेगा जय भारत, जाग उठेंगे भाग्य हमारे, स्वच्छ बनेगा ये भारत, जाग